Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And welcome to Countdown on this Friday afternoon. And thank you for all your contributions for the start of the show. Without them, I don't know what we'd do, Carol. I wouldn't want to have to make them up myself.
We'd just say hello and welcome to Countdown, wouldn't we?
Yeah, it'd be hard work, wouldn't it, if you had to think of things yourself. But do you know what I'm going to do now?
Oh.
I'm going to,
no,
well, not this minute, but I'm going to, when people send their contributions in, and if it's a contribution that's good enough for the start of the show, or indeed bad enough for the start of the show, I'm going to send them a little souvenir.
Are you?
I am.
Not a copy of your autobiography?
No, a souvenir. But, and so the first lady who's going to get my little souvenir is Mrs. McDonald from Nottingham, because she sent this in for us. Things you wouldn't want to hear on the operating table. Do you want to hear these?
Yeah, go on.
1, don't worry, I think this is sharp enough. 2, damn page of the instruction manual's missing. Do you want to hear 3?
Yeah, go on.
Stand back, I've lost a contact lens. 4, there's only 6. 4, nurse, hand me that thingamajig.
Yeah.
5, wait a minute, if that's his spleen, what the hell is this? And 6, I had it in my hand a minute ago, just before you stitched him up.
Oh, no.
That's from Mrs. McDonald in Nottingham. I hope she hasn't been on the operating table herself, but she's going to get one of my little souvenirs.
She's going to get one of your little souvenirs.
I can't say what it is at this stage.
It's not a moustache trimming, is it?
It may be. It may be. I hope she doesn't need one. Mrs. Woodruff, Mrs. McDonald. Now, let's meet our contestants today. We have our champion, who's won 3 in a row, 98, 107 and 75 points. It was a close one, by 1 point yesterday.
That was terribly close.
That's Clive Johnson. Clive comes from London. He's a journalist. 3 in a row, good for you. Now meet our new contestant, Alan Woodruff. Is here from Haywards Heath in Sussex, a neck of the woods I know very well indeed, near Brighton, isn't it?
Indeed, yeah.
And you are an artist, are you? Or
well, that's a hobby.
Oh, that's the hobby.
Yeah, I've been a member of an art club for about 4 years.
And what sort of, what do you paint or draw?
Painting mostly, acrylics, watercolours, some landscapes, and
very good.
tried 1 or 2
Portraiture?
portraits.
Do you do any?
I've had a go at portraits.
Have you? Good.
Yeah, quite
Excellent.
difficult.
Well,
difficult to find subjects.
I suppose it is. Yeah. Well, welcome, and give them a big welcome, ladies and gentlemen, our contestants today. Now, I'm delighted that with Susie in Dictionary Corner is a countdown debutante today, and it's Miss Jilly Cooper, famous novelist, of course. Her novels, you know them, Score, Rivals, Riders, and your latest one is Wicked. It's coming out.
Wicked, yeah.
Wicked. Now, is that the old Wicked or the new Wicked?
It's the new Wicked, great. And you can do a brilliant imitation, can't you?
Clive did something with his hand that's wicked, isn't it?
Like
It's something like
that's
that,
what
isn't it?
you
Yeah,
meant.
that's wicked. Yeah. So it's wicked. What's it all about, Jilly?
Well, it's about an independent school and a maintained school and how they bond together, and lots of naughtiness, and the GCSEs they take, and Ofsted comes along, and the Queen has a visit. It's just about schools, really.
Good. Look forward to that. Jilly Cooper, ladies and gentlemen. Big round of applause for her. Right, let's get underway with the game, and as always, we start with our reigning champion. That's Clive. So, Clive, let's have your letters, please.
Hi. Can I start with a consonant, please?
You can, Clive. Indeedy. R.
And another.
M.
And a third.
V.
And a fourth.
S.
And a vowel.
E.
And another.
U.
And a third.
A.
Another consonant.
N.
And another consonant.
And that is F.
And starting the clock. Right, let's go with our new man, Alan.
5.
Just 5. Clive?
6.
6. What's the 5?
Mance.
Mance. How are you spelling that?
M-A-N-S-E.
Yeah, see, that's good. And 6?
Frames. Frames.
Frames.
Yep.
6.
Both
frames
fine.
for 6.
5, 6, yep.
Anything better over there, Gilly?
We had surname.
Surname?
For 7, yeah.
For 7. Oh, that's good. Right. Alan, let's have your letters.
Hi, Carol. Could I have a consonant, please?
You can, Alan. T.
And a vowel
I.
and a consonant
S.
and a vowel
O.
and a consonant
T.
and a vowel
E.
and a consonant
R.
and a vowel
I.
and a consonant, please.
And P.
Time starts right now. Right, you first this time, Clive.
7.
7. Alan?
7.
Right, let's have yours.
Potters.
Potters and Clive?
The same.
Potters.
Yeah.
7 apiece. Gilly?
We had riposte,
That's a good word.
Yeah.
and even longer, I think, spottier, wasn't it?
Yeah,
longer?
Spotty's there for 8.
Spottier for 8.
Spottier than you.
Spottier. Spottier than me, did you say?
No, I didn't mean that. I was talking figuratively.
I'm not that spotty. Now, round 3, your letters, Clive.
A consonant, please.
S.
And a vowel.
A vowel.
Mm-hmm.
E.
Another consonant.
N.
And another.
D.
A vowel.
A.
Another consonant.
N.
Another consonant.
T.
Another vowel.
O.
And another consonant.
And B.
Here you go, chaps. Okay, Alan, what you got?
7.
7, Clive?
Yeah, 7.
You're 7, Clive.
Boasted.
Boasted and
Bonnets.
bonnets.
Bonnet's nice, yes.
Bonnets, good.
Both fine for 7.
Easter bonnets.
Yeah.
Yeah, 7 apiece. What else have we got? Anything?
Yeah, we did
Oh, you
get
got
to 1 8, yeah. Which was noseband, which is all one word, noseband, that a horse
noseband.
wears. Yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah.
Equestrian piece of equipment, yes, noseband.
Remember the mayor of Wetwang? Never won a blooming thing, did it? No. Took lots of money, had lots of nose bags, and used to wear a noseband.
It was a racehorse, I take it.
Well,
Sort
loosely
of, yeah.
described as a
horse.
racehorse.
A horse. Now then, the scores at the moment are 20 plays 14. And Alan, we'll move on to your letters.
Right. Can I have a consonant, please, Carol?
You may indeed. S.
And a vowel
E.
and a consonant
J.
and a vowel
I.
and a consonant
R.
and a vowel
E.
and a consonant
G.
and a vowel
U.
and a consonant, please.
And H.
There's always 30 seconds. Okay, Clive first this time.
5, I think.
Just the 5. Alan?
Try a 7.
Try a 7. What's the 5, Clive?
Shrug.
Shrug. Shrug. And 7.
Gushier.
You
Gushier.
can be. You can be
Can be
gushier
gushier,
than someone
can you?
else. Yes, you can.
Very
in the
good
dictionary.
indeed. Very good
Well done.
indeed.
Brilliant.
Gushier.
Gushier.
Can you have gushiest
You
then?
can be the gushiest person, yeah.
The gushiest
You can.
person in town.
You can.
Yeah.
Don't want to be, but you can be.
It wouldn't be you, Susie. It wouldn't be you. So you move into a 1-point lead, Alan, after that. Very good indeed. And it's now Clive's numbers. Clive?
Can I have 3 big ones and 3 small?
Oh, Clive, what are you doing to us? 3 large numbers, 3 small numbers, and they are 7, 3 and 4, then 75, 25 and 50, and a target of 576.
576. Okay, Clive, you picked the 3 big numbers. How'd you go?
575.
575, 1 away.
575.
575 as well. Let's have yours, Clive.
7 and 3 is 10.
7 plus 3 gives you 10.
Times 50.
I see where you're going. Yep, 500.
Add 700. Add 75.
Add 700. Add 75 is obviously 575.
7 points. Now, Alan.
Slightly different. 50 times 3 times 4.
50 times 12, yep,
Yeah.
is 600.
Take away 25.
Oh, neither. Oh, yeah, 575, yes.
So that's 7 points apiece, isn't it, Carol?
Yep,
And,
that's right.
And can you get it?
Yes, if you say 7 times 75, that gives you 525. And then add on the 50, that's 575. And then you say 4 minus 3, that gives you 1, and add it on. 576.
Very good, very good. Well done, Carol. Well done indeed. The score is like this, 27 and 28. Our challenger has a 1-point lead at the moment. And now it's time to say good afternoon once again to our lovely guest, Gilly Cooper. Gilly, all yours.
When I was young, I used to write a column for the Sunday Times, which was great fun because I used to meet lots of thrillingly glamorous people. One of the most glamorous people I met very early on, of course, was Des Lynam. And I met Robert Redford too, but Des was a real cracker. And Des had a lovely voice, and he was very suave. And he was very like another wonderful, one of the nicest people I also met, was a dear man called David Niven. And David, I was going to interview him, and unfortunately there was a muddle. And we were both going to have lunch together, but I went to a hotel called the Capitol, and David went to a hotel called the Connaught. And I sat there stuffing myself with gin and tonics, and he sat there in the Connaught filling himself with dry martinis. And so when we finally met up at 2 o'clock, we were really well away by then. And we both kept on drinking and had a really lovely time. But the acutely embarrassing thing was when I got back to the office, I had an empty notebook and nothing written down about him at all, except that he was one of the sweetest men I'd ever met. So you can imagine, great crisis. Anyway, afterwards, he wrote me this wonderful letter, which went, "Dear, nice, beautiful, friendly, and giggly Gilly. I was very rude, but I was plastered when we parted, and I never thanked you for a delicious luncheon. I must have been plastered if I let you pay. Thank God you didn't come with me into the BBC. It was a shambles. A nice prim lady interviewed me for Woman's Hour. An interview of unparalleled dreariness until she said, 'You mentioned the Hollywood Cricket Club in your book. Do you have many happy memories of our national game?' Niven, smirking drunkenly, 'Oh, yes.' Prim lady, 'And what was the happiest?' Niven, without question, it was the time I saw Patsy Hendren at Lord's coming out to bat for Middlesex on a September afternoon. Halfway to the wicket, he flung his bat in the air, let out a piercing shriek, and disappeared at a brisk trot back into the pavilion. Prim lady, 'And where did he do that?' Niven, he had a sleeping wasp in his box. Prim lady, mystified, 'His box?' Niven, 'Yes, That's a sort of aluminium single-seater bra which batsmen wear between their legs to protect their spare parts. Prim lady, I see. Now let's talk about your two little girls, Mr. Niven.
Very good. Very good. He was an absolute charmer, wasn't he,
Oh,
David?
sweet.
Did you like that very thin moustache he had, though? Did you? I mean,
Wasn't as exciting as yours.
well, I wasn't leading you down that particular road, but I mean, those very thin moustaches, they were quite fashionable in
They
those,
were quite
in those
fashionable.
days, wasn't he? I love that line he had in his book where he was standing next to somebody and a seagull, passing seagull, messed on the guy's shoulder, and Niven turned to him and said, "Any mail for me?" It was marvellous. Thank you very much, Julie. We have a tea time teaser for you, ladies and gentlemen, as always in the afternoon. And the word you're about to see is sand girls, and the clue, a form of a dress used by a dame, a form of a dress used by a dame. Yes, sand girls became darlings. The clue was a form of a dress used by a dame. A dame, see, Dame Edna, I guess. Dame Edna. Hello,
little
darlings. You know, that's
Little
sort of darling. Anyway, that's the answer to it, ladies and gentlemen. The score is just 1 point in it. Our challenger leads 28-27 at the moment. And Alan, it is indeed now your letters.
Consonant, please, Carol.
Thank you very much. L.
And a vowel.
E.
And a consonant.
P.
And a vowel.
O.
And a consonant.
Oh dear, sorry, Q. It was going quite well until that point. Yeah.
And a vowel, please.
E.
And a consonant.
S.
And a vowel.
Another O.
And a consonant.
And we end with T.
And starting the clock. Q wasn't much help. Alan.
Try a 7.
Clive.
7.
Alan, 7.
Pootles.
Pootles.
Yeah,
And
same.
just show Julie then. Pootles is good. Good word.
Yeah, it's a lovely word, isn't it?
Pootles.
We love poodles. Richard used to love poodles.
What does it mean?
To pootle is to just sort of amble along in a leisurely manner.
You can pootle about,
Pootle
can't
down
you?
the road.
Pootling around.
You can
Or you
pootle.
could footle.
And you can footle.
Can you footle?
You can
can
footle.
Thank you.
Footling's all
7 points apiece, just 1 point in it still. And Clive, we will now have your letters.
The consonant, please.
R.
And another.
And another Clive. H.
And a third.
T.
And a fourth.
R.
And a vowel.
A.
And another.
E.
And another.
And A.
A consonant.
T.
Count consonant. Sorry. I don't know where that came from.
L.
Starting the apparatus. Right, Clive, what have you got?
6, I think.
6. Alan?
6 also.
6. Let's have your 6, Alan.
Rather.
Rather and
Threat.
threat. Rather and threat.
Yep, both fine.
Julie,
6.
any better than 6s over there?
Rattler.
Rattler, as in snake.
Yes.
Yep.
Rattler. 6 points apiece for our contestants. Still just 1 point in it. 40 plus 41. And Alan, now your letters.
Consonant, please.
Thank you, Alan. D.
And a vowel.
E.
And a consonant.
B.
And a vowel.
I.
And a consonant.
Z. They're all coming out, aren't they?
And a vowel, please.
And the Z. And we have E.
And a consonant.
D.
And a vowel.
U.
And a consonant, please.
And that is S.
Here we go, chaps. I thought that looked very tricky. However, Alan,
7.
7. Clive,
A risky 7.
a risky 7. Better have yours then,
I've
Clive.
written it down, yeah.
No.
Bedizes.
Bedizes. Spell it out for us.
Bedizes.
Bedizes.
Bedizen is there. It's a literary term meaning to dress up or decorate gaudily. So that's a, bedizen, yeah, it's a verb, but not bedizen.
No bedizes. Right, Alan.
Sorry.
I'm afraid the word I wrote down's got 2 eyes in it, which aren't there.
That doesn't work either, Alan. No, unfortunately.
Oh.
No points at all there. So, Gilly,
We got busied,
busied for 6.
For 6.
busied, and a strange word, zebu.
Zebus, yes, are animals. They're oxes in India. It's just nice because it uses the Z. That's Z-E-B-U-S.
Z-E-B-U-S.
But there is a 7. There is a
Yeah.
7. Buddies.
Buddies.
It's there for 7.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Zebras. Thank you, Carol. Buddies.
Buddies. Could
Some-
you have Z beds, you know, like the camping bed?
Oh, no, it's not.
Oh, there we are. No points. Importantly, though, no points for the chaps, which leaves you, Alan, 1 point ahead still at this stage. As we move on to your letters, Clive.
Consonant, please.
L.
And another.
X.
And another.
And another. P.
And another.
D.
And a vowel.
E.
And another, please.
A.
And another.
O.
And consonant.
T.
And another consonant.
And consonant, Clive, and that's Y.
And 30 seconds. Another tricky-looking one, I thought. Clive?
6.
6. Alan?
6-2.
Let's have your 6, Alan.
Plated.
Plated.
Me too.
Got the same, have you?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Plated. Gilly?
We got some very exciting ones. We've got 7, tadpole. And what you've been riding around on, a pedalo.
Pedalo. Good.
Pedalo. And then a teapoy, which is only 6.
Yes, it's nice. though.
Teapoy.
It's like
Teapoy.
a 3-legged table. So you can put tea
Teapoy,
on.
3-legged.
Yeah. A teapoy.
I thought it was an
Yeah.
animal.
It's especially one that holds a tea caddy, apparently, on the table.
Teapoy.
Teapoy.
Okay.
T-E-A-P-O-Y.
So that was what, 6 points each? 6
Yes.
points each there.
Very
Okay,
good.
fine. Right, it's numbers time, Alan. Carol is poised for you. About to be anyway. And off you go, son.
T poised.
Right.
Tea poised.
1 large and 5 small, please.
1 large, 5 small, Alan. Righty-ho. We have then this little pile of numbers, 5 and 9, 3 and 8, 8 and 25, and a target of 477.
477 it is. Alan?
476, but not written down properly.
476, not written down properly.
475.
475. So we try your 476.
No, I just seen I made an error, sorry.
No, gone from that. Right, let's have your 475, two away.
Yeah. 8 and 8 and 3 is 19.
8 plus the 8 plus the 3 gives you 19.
Times 25 is 475.
Say it again.
Isn't it? Yeah. Times 25 times 25 is 475.
Is 475, yeah. That's correct.
7 points for you, Clive. 7 points. Carol, can you sort that one out for us?
It is 53 times 9, and I'm desperately trying to find the 53 here. But I haven't found it yet. 53 times... Anyway, come back to me. That's what the answer is,
We'll come back to
53. That's how I think you'll get it.
Okay. It puts our champion Clive in the lead, though, by 6 points. Well done with that 7. Jolly good for you. Those are the score. You just spotted them there. And we'll have another tea time teaser now, a little break for you. The word you're going to see is sort of word, ale chins, I suppose, ale chins. And the clue, it's not dirty, but it's not spotless. It's not dirty, but it's not spotless. Yes, cleanish was the word we were looking for. Remember the clue, it's not dirty, but it's not spotless. Clean-ish, not clean, not dirty, clean-ish. Our champion Clive has got 53, our challenger Alan's got 47 at the moment. Very tight game indeed, 5 rounds to go. And we'll have your letters, Clive.
Clive. Consonant, please.
R.
And another.
S.
And a third.
R.
And a fourth.
T.
And a fifth.
N.
A vowel.
E.
And another.
I.
And another.
O.
And a consonant.
And S.
Starting the clock. Okay, start with you, Clive.
8.
Alan?
8.
8. Let's have your 8 then. You seemed in a bit
Sorry,
of doubt.
not written down. Sorriest.
Sorriest. And 8 from Clive.
I've written down an A. How stupid.
Put an A in it there
yeah,
somewhere, have you?
completely messed up. Yeah, I had loads of ones with A's. Yeah.
Sorriest is okay?
Yes, that's fine.
Sorriest for 8.
Yeah.
Very. Sorriest seems to be the hardest word.
Yeah, it's the longest one.
Yeah. Anyway, good 8 there.
Yeah.
Anything else from the...
Yes,
Corner.
a couple of nice ones. Snorters.
Snorters?
Yes,
Oh,
which
yes.
can also mean, in a British dated sense, a thing that is extreme or remarkable, a remarkable example of its kind. So the batsman fended off a snorter is the example it gives,
Oh, really?
which is a good one.
Drink too.
Yes,
Snorter, yeah. Oh, yes. Large whiskey or something.
Yeah.
snorter. And there's another nice verb there.
Called roysters.
Roysters, yes. And if you roister, you enjoy yourself with huge abandon and celebration.
Having a good time, aren't you?
Yeah, having a
Roistering.
good time.
Like we are
Yeah,
now.
roistering,
Exactly.
yeah.
A roystering.
Very good, but a very good 8 there for Alan. Puts you in the lead, 55 to 53. A very tight game indeed we have here. And Alan, indeed, it is now your letters, sir.
A consonant, please,
A
Carol.
consonant. L.
And a vowel.
A.
And a consonant.
N.
And a vowel.
O.
And a consonant.
K.
And a vowel.
A.
And a consonant.
R.
And a vowel.
E.
And one last consonant, please.
Thank you. And C.
Here we go once again. Right, Alan, I'll come to you this time.
Try a 7.
Try a 7, Clive.
6.
Just a 6. What's your 6, Clive?
Oracle.
Oracle and a 7.
Clanker.
A clanker?
Clanker.
No, you can only clank, not be a clanker.
So the six for Clive wins it there, yes?
Yes, it does.
Yeah. What else?
A corneal, which is to do with the eye.
Yes. The adjective
do with the
relation to
cornea,
cornea.
yes.
Yeah, corneal.
Cornel.
And we had rankle.
Yep.
Conquer was there, wasn't it?
Yes, and Julie had a great 6 as well.
Anorak.
Anorak.
Anorak. I'm probably an anorak for saying conquer. There we are. 6 puts you back in the lead, Clive. 59-55, and now it's Clive's letters.
Consonant, please.
Thank you. W.
And another.
N.
And another.
G.
And a 4th.
R.
And a vowel.
Sorry?
Vowel, please.
Vowel. I.
And another.
E.
And a consonant.
C.
And a vowel.
O.
And another consonant.
Thank you very much, Clive. That's D.
Good luck once again. Alan's.
7.
7, Clive.
7.
Alan, you're 7.
Crowing.
Crowing and Clive.
Wording.
Crowing and wording.
Yep.
ING always useful.
Yep.
And we had cowering and crowding and recoding.
3
All the
8s.
ings.
Yep.
So after the last letters game, the score is 66 and 62. 2 rounds to go, gentlemen. It is now numbers time. Alan, your numbers with Carol.
1 large, 5 small again, please.
Okay, a lot riding on this. 1 large number and 5 small numbers. And we have 10 and 8, 5 and 5, 3 and 25. And a target of 501.
501 it is. Right, this one is important. Alan,
Sorry, I've blown it.
you've blown it. Oh dear, Alan. Clive,
500. And I haven't written it down.
500.
Doesn't
So
matter.
you're 1 away. Okay, have a go at the 500 then for us.
10 and 2 5s. It's 20.
It gives you
25.
20.
Times 25.
Multiplied by 25 is 500. Very difficult to find the 1.
So, 7 points, Carol.
No, I found the 1 on another little number down here, but not in the 30 seconds. Not doing well today.
So 7 points
Sure, it's
there.
possible though.
7 points for Clive, which makes the score this, 73 and 62. He's just put it 1 point out of your reach for the conundrum, I'm afraid, as far as you're concerned, Alan. But let's now, if you get your fingers on those buttons, we will have today's countdown conundrum. Clive,
Bickering.
let's have a look. Bickering it is. Very good. Very good. You had to come good in the end there, Clive, didn't you? It was a bit...
Every time, isn't it?
Every time, a bit tricky to
Always
say the least.
close.
But our champion for the 4th time running is Clive Johnson, ladies and gentlemen. Well done, Clive. Well, Alan Woodruff, you must have thought you were going to do it there at one stage, did you? Were you confident?
No, I mean, missed too many simple bits, didn't I?
Yeah, the
That's
numbers seemed to
trouble.
upset you, didn't they?
Yeah, I just couldn't get focused on them.
Anyway, you've enjoyed your day.
I've had a very good day, thank you,
Back
Des.
to Haywards Heath in sunny Sussex, do a bit of painting and...
Yes, that's
Yeah,
right.
Excellent. You'll have your goodie bag, of course. The
Thank you
usual
very much.
Goodie bag.
Thank
Now,
you.
let's meet a gentleman who's in our hot seat over there. Mr. Brian Burdett from Embouchure in France, is that right?
That's correct, yes.
That's right, but you're an ex-airline pilot.
Yes.
Yes. So what are you doing in France? Retired these days?
Yes, I am.
Having a good time over there?
I like to think so.
Anyway, Brian, we look forward to seeing you on Monday. Enjoy the weekend, and you'll come back and challenge our champion on Monday afternoon.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much indeed. Well, thank you, gentlemen. Jilly, thank you for being with us. We'll see you again. Have a nice weekend yourself, and we'll see you back here on Monday. Susie, thank you.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Carol.
Happy Christmas, Des.
Carol.
You see, Des, you're a relatively new boy here. I like lots of Christmas decorations.
Well, we've got
Don't
some.
we love our Christmas decorations? I don't think I have enough baubles.
Carol,
quite-
we've got a
Well,
tree
yeah,
for
but
you.
we've only got 2 trees. I mean, that's not enough for a big studio like this. And you've
suppose it
nothing down that end. So I've bought you some Dearly Bopper Christmas trees and a little fairy wand.
Not now, Carol.
We'll be expecting them on Monday.
Maybe later.
You can enjoy them over the weekend.
Yes, indeed. In the privacy of my room. Well done, Carol. We'll see you on Monday, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for being with us. Bye-bye for now.